Hello everyone, I am Rashid Khan, your science teacher from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Class, today we will discuss on the topic the photosynthesis. As we have already discussed through it, but what is the photosynthesis actually? We will discuss on more, and what are the required material for the photosynthesis. We will discuss on it as well. So first of all, photosynthesis is what actually? Photosynthesis is the process by which the plant can make their own food. Why only the plant can show the photosynthesis? Why? Because for the photosynthesis there is a chlorophyll required, and chlorophyll is what? It is a green colored pigment present in the plant only. If these pigments is not present in the plant cannot make their own food. So plant can only make their own food by the presence of these green colored pigment, chlorophyll. And chlorophyll, in presence of sunlight, with the help of a carbon dioxide and water, converted into the glucose. As I have written an example or a chemical equation, we will know about more, like CO2 plus H2O, and hence here is chlorophyll, and here is sunlight present. So we can say that the carbon dioxide and water, in presence of sunlight with the help of a chlorophyll, that can convert it into C6H12O6 plus O2 is a gas. So what will be the resultant? The resultant is what? The carbon dioxide which is present in our surrounding. It is most important, as we know that the carbon dioxide is more and more present in our surroundings. So by the surrounding plants take a carbon dioxide, and water is taken by the special structure present in the plant, that is in the form of a xylem. So xylem is the responsible for carrying minerals and water to the whole parts of the plant, through which this plant can carry the water and carbon dioxide obtained from the surroundings. And here is the chlorophyll present as a green pigment present in the plant, and sunlight, with the help of or in presence of sunlight, this can convert it into glucose, and this term the material oxygen as a byproduct. So it is the process by which plant make their food. How the plant obtain water, or how the exchange of gases takes place. Here is the carbon dioxide and here is oxygen. So how these gases get changes, we will discuss on it, but before moving on this topic, we will discuss too what are the necessary requirement for the photosynthesis, or what are the necessity or the requirement for the process of a completion of a photosynthesis. So first of all, you know that carbon dioxide, it is the main content, carbon dioxide, water and minerals. So the most important part is what actually? Carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is needed. First of all, carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is abundant present in our surrounding, so it can be obtained through the plant. And next is water and minerals. Water and minerals, why? The water and minerals present in the roots of a plant. As we know, here is the root present, in which there is a root nodules, root hairs, not root nodules, root hairs. In these hairs there is capacity to hold the water molecules as well as the minerals. So the water and mineral can be water and minerals. So the water and minerals is obtained through the roots of the plant to the whole parts of the body, and carbon dioxide which is present in our surrounding that can be taken. So it is the process by which this complete photosynthesis process takes place. Now we will have to discuss on how these gases, carbon dioxide and oxygen, get exchanged. So here is carbon dioxide and oxygen. So they will be converted or they will be exchanged by a very special structure present underside of the leaf. Underside of the leaf, which is called as what actually? It is called as stroma, in which here is the minute hair-like structure present underside of the leaf, which is called as stomata. And these stomata are what actually? These are the very tiny pores or spore present underside of the leaf through which these oxygen and carbon dioxide get exchanged. How they may exchange? I will draw the picture showing about how these exchange of gases takes place. So here you can see there are the number of cells present in the leaf as well. It is the, you can say, the guard cells in the form of epidermal cells, and like this you can see. Here is this type of structure you can see. If it is studied under the microscope, so you can see this type of a structure may be present. here is the guard cells are present. Number of the cell you can see. So these cells are actually what? You can see it is the guard cells present here. You can write here is the stroma. These are the guard cells. Here you can see the space and air space in between. Air space, and we know that if there is a air and these are the different form. So you can look here, a very unique type of structure you can see. Here is the epidermal cell or the epidermis present, and in this these are what actually the vacuoles, and here is the nucleus. In case of vacuole there is a nucleus present. These are the cell wall. These are the cell wall, and these are the space present in between, that is called as the air space. There is the guard cells present. You can see the guard cells are located here. These are the guard cells, and this structure is called as a stroma. Here is present stroma. So when there is a turgid pressure, so we know that if there is a water increases or the amount of water gets suctioned or pulled up by the plant, so it can go through the space present or through the stomata, and through which the stomata gets swollen, and due to the swollen there will be the stomata get opened. This structure you can see the stomata guard cells are here is vacuoles are present. You can see so whenever the water gets suctions or pulled up, then there will be the turgid pressure increases, and due to the turgidity the stomata get open. Why? Because you know very well, when there is a lot number of very large number of water molecules are present, then there will be the stomata get open, and whenever the stomata, in case if there is a water gate shrinks or water that's get lacking of water, you can say, and if there is amount of water is lesser, so that time stomata get closed. Why? Because there is no turgid pressure and there is a water amount get lesser, so in that concern there will be the stomata get closed. This is the process how the stomata get closed and open. Why? Because when there is a air, when there is a water pressure, or you can say the suction pull, the plant suction or pulled up the water molecules from the roots to the whole parts of the body. At particular time, the leaves has a very tiny structure as in the form of a stomata, which have the guard cells and stomata through which there is a space through which the water get pulled or water get suction. So there will be the conditions cause the stomata get open, and where is the number of water molecule or water molecules get evaporated or losses. In that condition, there is a lackness of water, due to which there is a guard cells become shrink and the stomata get closed, through which these opening and closing of the stomata, when there is a exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. Through these opening and closing, the stomata get open and close, through which the carbon dioxide and oxygen get